Hey, it's Michael Saul, also known as Tiny, and this is the market video for the week of May 26th, but really May 27th is the first trading day, 2014. First and foremost, I am recording this on Memorial Day, and if you're watching this on Memorial Day, remember, Memorial Day is not just about barbecues and the start of summer. It also honors those that made the ultimate sacrifice to ensure our freedom. So big shout out to all the military lives that were lost and all those that weren't. You know, this is your day as well to remember your brothers and sisters that unfortunately, like I said, made the ultimate sacrifice. So let's take a look now at the market. And you see here the S&P closed at a new all-time high. As I'm recording this at just before 10:30 in the morning on Memorial Day, there's a shadow session in the futures, and the futures are actually trading higher. Their S&P futures are up over 1,900 now, new all-time highs. So the S&P at all-time highs, the Dow lagging. So the Dow and the S&P were in sync for a little bit. Now the Dow is lagging. The Russell got back over the short-term moving averages. Didn't do, and the 200-day moving average. Sorry, that's the big one. Didn't do much here under the 200-day. Had a couple of fake outs, but really couldn't get going to the downside. It still has to get through the 50-day. And you know, the way it's been trading around the 50-day, it's kind of washes through it, but you still have to respect it. And the Russell is really in last place here. I mean, it's really lagging behind the rest of the market here. Now, the NASDAQ, on the other hand, the NASDAQ has crossed a threshold number that now suggests it retests these highs, and these highs are multi-year highs, right? They're not all-time highs, but they're multi-year highs since we haven't seen them since back here in 2000. So, whatever, 14-year highs, whatever it is, it's a lot of highs, okay? So we've crossed the threshold here that now suggests that they at least test these highs and most likely break them. Now, does that mean they absolutely will? Of course not. And I mean, look, if you haven't learned that yet from watching the market, that's a lesson for you, is there is no absolutes in the market. But on the technical picture, it suggests that it is going to test these highs. So going forward, I am going to be continuing to watch pullbacks for buying opportunities in the S&P, in the Dow, in the NASDAQ, until at least the NASDAQ gets to the highs. Now, we are at the end of May. There so far has been no sell in May and go away event, obviously. I mean, yeah, we had this pullback here, but come on. I mean, we're at new highs. So this was not sell in May and go away. This is sell in May and, get stopped out, break even if you're lucky, right? Or if you're down a little bit. So this, right now we don't have that setting up here. That doesn't mean that it won't set up. I don't know why this trend line is here, but it's bothering the living crap out of me, so excuse me. That doesn't mean that it won't set up. That doesn't mean that we can't get a sell in May and go away type of event into the end of May. But right now, the technical picture does favor higher prices. Bonds are also moving high. Every pullback bonds are getting, they resume the uptrend. And right now, bonds are coming out of a pullback. And I know a lot of, you hear a lot of, well, bonds go one way and stocks go the other way. Not necessarily the case. Okay, this is not necessarily the case. So make sure that you understand that the bonds and the bond market and the stock market can move in a correlated move as well as an inversely correlated move. Okay? So, that's really it. I'm looking for short-term pullbacks for buying opportunities still. If I see a big smack, whether by news or a big technical event, then I'll change my mind. I mean, to keep up to date, the best thing is to sign up to my daily email at stockmarkettrendsex.com. I won't hyperlink you. I will put that link in the description below. So sign up and get on board. It is free to sign up, and I will send you out a daily email during the market days. All right, so that's it. Any questions? Tiny at stockmarkettrendsex.com. And I will answer your questions as quickly as I can. I'm going in for a little surgical procedure this week, but I will be back in action by the middle to end of the week. So have a great trading week, and I will talk to you in the next video or in the daily email.